Okay, what is going on, everybody? welcome back, everyone. How you doing? After a day away from streaming yesterday, when I had a lot of crap I had to do, I'm back, and I'm back for 6 straight days of full-time streaming. A great variety of stuff coming up this week. We've got all new releases, right, being balanced against each other. We've got games that'll end. We've got games that'll start up. We've got a special marathon for tomorrow's holiday. So we got a lot of good stuff going on this week. I hope you guys are excited, okay? I certainly also hope that you guys all had a good day off yesterday. In regards to, I was not here streaming. Hope all of you had a good time, whether it was just a day away from my stuff and you relaxed, or, you had just a fun day for yourself, or maybe you got caught up on all the current playthroughs over on DSPGaming on YouTube. I know some of you do that when I'm not here. You'll get caught up on the stuff you could not watch live, right? So, welcome back. All right. So yesterday was a super busy day for Kat and I. We were flying around doing a million things, as usual. When you only get one day off a week, you got to get everything done in one day. And we had many places we needed to be. Excuse me. Yeah, many places we needed to be. So it was all right. It was an all right day. Let me put it that way. We still had fun. We still had a good day together, even though it was mostly doing errands and the like. You make the most of the time that you have together, right? And it was a really good day yesterday, in my opinion. The weather's finally cool enough now that when we're going around, even if we're going from place to place, it's still kind of cool. It's not like we get overheated or anything anymore, like we usually do during the summer. So it was a lot of fun. And, I'm glad I had the day off, although certainly it wasn't the best timing, but it is what it is. It was a necessary thing, okay? But now I'm back. I'm back, guys. Like I said, 6 straight streaming days starting today, okay? So I'll be here, what's today? Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yep. And then Tuesday of next week is probably going to be my next day off. So let's talk, shall we? By the way, Jasper was in here. In fact, here he is. I'm petting him right now. But every time I start talking, he leaves. Jasper, do you want to be on stream quickly before you leave? Huh? Do you want to be on stream? Do you want to come up here quick? Come up here, buddy. Here, I want to show everyone Jasper. Hold on. Come up here, buddy. Come over here. Jasper. He's right here next to me, and he won't come on camera. Jasper, come here. Yeah, here he is. He's being a nut. Look at him. He's giving me his butt. He puts his butt on camera instead of his body. Jasper, would you come on camera? Would you? He's fighting me. He wants to go behind the door. Jasper, people haven't seen you for a while. They want to see. It's not going to work. He does what he wants. I told you guys. He does what he wants. Right now he's squished behind the door. He likes the small squishy places. So anyway, there he is. Sorry, I tried to get him on camera, but now he's looking at me from behind the door hiding. He did the cutest thing yesterday. You're such a nut. He did the cutest thing yesterday. So, yesterday morning, Kat gets up before me because when we're going out for a day, she wants to, put on her makeup and everything before we go out. So she needs more time to prepare for the day than I do. I just get up, brush my teeth, brush my hair, do things quick around the house before we go out. But I'm not I don't have to do anything complicated. Oh, here he comes. Finally. So I'm laying there in bed. Kat's getting ready for the day in the bathroom, and I'm just laying in the bed trying to get a little bit of extra rest. And Jasper comes up to me, okay? And my arms are just laying on top of the bed like this as I'm resting. What are you doing? Don't attack the ghost. Jasper. Jasper, did you really have to knock the lights down? Jasper, come on, man. We had these lights up all month, and now you knocked them down. Now you do this? It's the end of the month, and now you knock down the decorations. Everything's been fine all month. Oh, my God. Well, these were nicely set up at one point, and I don't know how to do this because Kat set this up. I think what she did is she had this up here. Like this. Here we go. I gotta, cram it into the foam so it stays. There we go. Jasper, do not attack that, please. Oh, good lord. So anyway. Now he's behind the couch. So anyway, so I'm sitting there sleeping, and my hand is on top of the sheets. And Jasper literally grabs my hand and snuggles into it in a position where I can't move my arm. He's completely trapped my arm so that my hand is on his face and chest so I could give him morning rubs. He wants his morning petting and rubs. So I rub him for like maybe 5 minutes, and then he goes, "Oh, thank you," and he takes his arm and he puts it in my hand like this to say thank you, like he wants to hold hands. I was like, it's so cute, but it's so ridiculously silly. Like, this is what happens with a cat, is a cat has their own way with things, and a cat will want something and will demand it. And a lot of people say when you have a cat, the cat becomes like the owner of the house. You know what I mean? So it was pretty funny. The way he does that in the morning. He always wants his morning pets, his morning rubs to say good morning. So anyway, now he went to the window, so I could turn the camera off now. But I figured you guys would want to see him. You haven't been able to see him in a while because he hasn't been in the office for a while. He's going to get out of here. I guarantee you by the time that we start, he'll be out of here. Because he doesn't like being in here when I start gaming with the commentary and everything. For some reason, it bothers him. He always leaves the office. But, so anyway. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, remember, today is the first of 6 full days of streaming. Allow me to tell you what we're up to. Today's a very important day for me, trying to hit the tips goal that I've had in place for the last week. I hope that we can hit it by the end of today. That would be absolutely outstanding. And that would mean that I can make some month-end payments and everything that I need to do here. As I've told you a million times, I'm not going to go into detail about it again because I've been talking about it all week. There's no reason for me to go into detail again. But I want to say thanks. You guys have been so friggin' supportive this last week, helping me out with a lot of stuff. So thank you for that. I hope we can hit this by the end of the day so I can make my payments by the end of the day. So let's talk. What are we doing this week? Today, the return to full-time gaming. All right, we got a full double stream day. First, it's the Outer Worlds on here on the first stream. 4+ hours of progress in the Outer Worlds. Last session, we had just arrived at Rosewood, a new settlement that I had never been to before on Terra 2, the first planet that we'd started on. I'm excited to see what this is all about. Apparently, not only are we going to have plot advancements here, but also we're supposed to get parts for the broken robot on my ship. And I'm hoping we can find the parts for the broken robot so we can maybe activate the robot and use it. I don't know if the robot is just like a companion that can come with you on quests, or if instead maybe it's something that just has to do with the ship. I have no idea. You know, I'm not doing anything in regards to spoilers or nothing. So there we go. Let's see what happens. Should be fun. We'll explore Rosewood and see where the stream takes us. As you know, The Outer Worlds, a very fun game. At the same time, it's pretty chill. Like, there's not too much going on in the realm of, like, hot action. Except for every once in a while, there's some combat. And being that we just arrived in a new settlement, I would guarantee that there's probably going to be some combat in regards to this settlement. So, let's see what happens, alright? It should be fun. The game's really super fun. One of the best games, in my opinion, for the year so far. And I'm excited for a full session of it today. All right. Later tonight, the late stream will be the continuation of WWE 2K20, My Career Mode. And boy, has that been a train wreck of a cringe-filled ride. As you know, visually, it looks pretty bad. The writing is absolutely terrible. Some of the matches, like the 20-minute marathon match against Ribby, the short rib mascot. I mean, holy shit, did they really jump the shark with this one? I really don't even know what to say. But the thing is, it's so bad, it's good. It's so bad that it actually is turning out, in my opinion, to be one of my better playthroughs of the year because it's entertaining to watch because it's so bad. I don't know if they did it on purpose or if they actually thought this was like a legitimately good mode. I have no idea. But I certainly feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of it because, boy, have we been laughing our asses off at this freaking game recently. So I hope you'll join me on the late stream tonight around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time for more WWE. Okay? Now, tomorrow is a big day, everybody. It's a big, horror marathon. I say that, but it's not really. There's really only like 2 genuine horror games in there, but it's a Halloween spooky event, all right? First of all, tomorrow on Halloween, I'll be dressed up in costume. I've given you 0 hints of what the costume is. I'm still giving you 0 hints of what the costume is. I want it to be a total surprise, okay? So tomorrow I'll be in costume for the stream. I hope you guys will join me for that. In addition, I'll be playing a variety of games, 5 different ones, okay? And actually, I was thinking about this. I believe that 3 of the games are console and 2 of them are PC. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll start off with 1 to 2 of the console games. So what are the console games? Bloodstained, and that's on Xbox One as part of the Xbox Game Pass. Luigi's Mansion 3, that's a brand new Switch game releasing tomorrow. Okay. Excuse me. And I believe Blasphemous is also on, like, PlayStation Network. I think. I have to confirm that because I haven't bought the games yet. I have to get them tonight and get them all installed and everything for tomorrow. So what I'll probably do, we'll start the stream with console stuff, and we'll do, like, 1 or 2 console games, okay? Then we'll switch over to the PC, and we'll play the 2 games that are on PC. And then for the big finale, we'll go to back to console. And I'm almost thinking, like, maybe we should do, like, either Bloodstained or Blasphemous to start, then the other one, then the 2 games on PC, which would be Stalker and Visage, and then end with Luigi's Mansion or something like that. I think Luigi's Mansion is the most hyped game of the day because it's the brand new release. It's the one everyone wants to see. So maybe end the stream with that, you know? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But that's kind of how I'm feeling. So it's going to be a marathon. It starts in the morning, normal time, but it's going to continue on all day long. Basically, we're going to play an hour to an hour and a half of each of the games. Okay? And the thing is about these marathons that's really cool, it basically gives me a good exposure. A good exposure to all these different games and genres. And if I like one of these games enough, I can always go back and do a full playthrough of it, okay? That's the cool thing about it, is that it's like it's a variety pack stream, and if you like 2 things out of the variety pack of 5, I can go back and do playthroughs of these later. In fact, I will tell you this right now. I will guarantee you that I will be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 as a playthrough. Because I played Luigi's Mansion 2 years ago on the 3DS when I first got my 3DS capture device. I started playing the Luigi's Mansion on 3DS, and I really liked it. But at that point, number 1, Nintendo games could not be put on YouTube because they would all get Content ID claimed. And number 2, people weren't so interested in it because it wasn't a new release. It was an older game at that point. But it was a game that I was trying out on the 3DS for my 3DS capture. And people were like, oh, you know, maybe eventually you could play it. But no one really wanted to see it. This case, it's the opposite. Because Luigi's Mansion is the new game. And people are probably going to be into it. You know what I mean? People are going to be really heavily into it. And be like, man, you know, want to keep seeing it. And so I'm going to add it into my rotation of new game releases this week. In fact, we're going to see another stream of it this weekend. Probably Saturday, I want to say. I'll be doing a major stream of it. So, hello, Jasper. You taking off? He's taking off. Jasper's out of here. I told you, he never sticks around. Once I start paying attention to you guys and not him, he's out of here. He can't. He gets bored. He wants all the attention. And if he can't get all the attention, he's out of here. So, all right. So, by the way, it is the fall now, and my sinuses are acting up big time. So please give me a second. I need to go blow my nose before I sneeze. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so in the fall, here's what happens. We have to turn our heat on because it gets cold. And in fact, in the last week, it dipped about 10 to 15 degrees here. At night, it's actually freezing temperatures here now. So we have our heat on in the house. And what happens is my sinuses act up. And I start to get that stupid post-nasal drip. But also, all my sinuses, like, dry up. And they get itchy. And they make me either sneeze. It's very annoying. So I apologize. I have to blow my nose. I might have to do that a few more times today. But basically, my sinuses have to adjust now to having drier air in the house. Because they're used to having the more moist air from all summer. And now, summer's over. We're getting very dry air because of the heat. So I apologize for that. Okay. So, and yes, I do get nosebleeds. Someone just asked, do you get nosebleeds? Yes, I do. It depends, But yeah, in fact, I had one this morning. No lie. I woke up. And I was like, man, my nose is so dry. And I blew my nose, and it started bleeding. I was like, son of a bitch. Very annoying. Okay. All right, so tomorrow, big Halloween marathon, all day long, 5 games. I'm definitely going to be continuing on with the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. And if any of the games end up being good and you guys like them, I would consider doing them as future playthroughs as well. So here's the schedule for the rest of the week. All right. This Friday, it's going to be another major session of the Outer Worlds. All right, I'm liking the game so much, I'm trying to play it a lot, okay? And then Friday night, I'm going to do more of the Modern Warfare multiplayer. We just finished up the campaign on Monday night. We're going to go back to the multiplayer this Friday night. Now, my expectation for Modern Warfare is that hopefully this coming weekend, I have a better experience with the multiplayer than I did last weekend. Last weekend was all right, but I would say probably 50-50 experience. 50% of the time, the matches were good, and 50% of the time, the matches were bad with lag. So I'm hoping I can get out of the 50-50 and maybe get like 70-30. You know what I mean? If I could get a better experience where most matches don't have lag, that would be good. So I guess we'll see what happens this weekend. I'm hoping for a better experience, but no guarantees, right? So let's see what happens this weekend. All right, so that's Friday. Saturday, I'm going to do a major stream of Luigi's Mansion 3. All right, I want to give the game a good shot, give it a 4+ hours on stream, see how it goes, see if you guys like it, and hopefully it ends up being entertaining and something we can add to the rotation, the full-time rotation of games, starting this Saturday, okay? Saturday night is going to be a very weird stream. Here's why. The other day, I did a 4-hour stream attempting to finish Dragon Quest Builders 2. We got to the end, but they made the ending so effing drawn out. We didn't finish it. It was crazy. We were in the end of the game for over an hour, and the game would not end. We fought the final boss. Oh, surprise twist. That's not really the final boss. There's like another hour in the game. Like, oh my God, are you serious? So, pretty frustrating. And I want to finish this game and get it out of the rotation so it's done and we can say it's over with. Now we don't have to be struggling to finish another game. So Saturday night, we're going to take the session to finish up Dragon Quest Builders 2. If there's some extra time, let's say it's only 45 minutes long or whatever, I don't know. But once we finish it, then I'm going to swap over to Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville just for a little bit of extra multiplayer gameplay as a bonus, so that way the stream doesn't end early, okay? I mean, it's pretty crazy. It really is. It's pretty damn crazy that this is the case, but yeah, that's what we want to do. Then on Sunday, probably going to swing back to the Outer Worlds again for another major stream, okay? 4+ hours. And then probably Sunday night, we'll probably do even more Modern Warfare. All right? Or we could do WWE. And I'm willing to do either. I know that some of you are liking the WWE stuff, and some of you are like, meh. So, and the WWE, I'm not in any hurry to finish it. This is an ongoing playthrough. We could do like once or twice a week. I'm okay with that. It's not a great game. It's a good game for like chill stuff at night, but I'm not going to do like, I'm not going to be doing 4+ hour major streams of this freaking game. Let's put it that way. Okay? So we'll see come Sunday. And then Monday, more than likely, probably more Luigi's Mansion. All right? So good stuff coming up. Now, next week is a huge week. Allow me to explain why. First of all, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games comes out on Tuesday. Now, I probably won't be here on Tuesday, but I'll play it on Wednesday, and it's fine. It's not like a giant new release I need to play immediately at release anyway. But Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, one of the games that I played years and years and years ago. First, I played it in 2012, and it ended up being one of the most hilarious playthroughs I had ever done at that time, because the game is silly as hell. It has ridiculously dumb events, like the dancing on the fucking floor and stuff. It's just really ridiculous, and it's really funny seeing big ass characters trying to do silly stuff. Like, let's see, Bowser trying to do these dainty athletics. It's pretty funny. Or let's see little Mario trying to throw a giant shot put or whatever it's called, for an event. It's a pretty good game. Now, the thing is, here's the thing. Previously, when I played these games, I played them local co-op, which was fun. Having my old friends back in Connecticut who I used to do co-op with, many, many, many years ago. That was a good time. But these games never had multiplayer, so you had to have friends to play it with in person, or that was it. They were dead. And that's actually why, so many years ago, I did it, and then when I moved 5 years ago, I stopped doing these kind of games. Okay? And so, by the way, already I can see, guys, here's the deal. There's going to be a ton of trolls here today, and I apologize in advance for it, because they're going to be here to try to ruin everything. We're going to have a good day back for streaming here, a full day of great content. We're going to try to hit the tips goal. There's a lot of good stuff going on today, positive stuff. So the shitheads are here to ruin it. I'm not going to have it. So I'm not even going to be addressing it. But if you notice people just getting fucking banned, today because they're being shitheads, just, what's going on. Most of you here know the deal. You know that I don't go out of my way to do this kind of stuff, but I'm not going to have people trying to sour our stream today just because they're shitheads, okay? It's that simple. Okay, so continuing on. In previous years, I didn't play the Olympic Games. I actually played them in 2012. That was the Summer Games. Then I played it in 2014. It was actually one of the last events that I did before I moved from Connecticut out here to Washington. All right, that was over 5 years ago. Well, and boy, how time flies, because it seriously feels like yesterday that I did those playthroughs. In 2016, I did not play the Summer Games, and in 2018, I didn't play the Winter Games again. And you might say, well, why didn't you do that? Those are good games. They never had multiplayer. They foolishly never added multiplayer into the game, so you would have to be playing couch co-op, or else there was no point in playing it. Well, guess what? This year, they're finally adding multiplayer. I mean, it's a no-brainer, but I guess it's because it's on the Switch this year. They decided, let's add multiplayer to it. So it finally has it, and so I'm excited. This is going to be cool, playing random people across the internet, picking various characters and various events. And if this game has a party mode, much like the one that I played, years ago did, then this should be super fun, because not only are you going to be doing the normal events, but now you can do the party mode with people. It could be pretty sweet. Okay, so I'm actually very excited for this Olympic Games, even though many people might not be. I think it's going to be very funny, and it's going to be very entertaining. Okay, so that's coming up this week. And then, of course, the big game coming up this week, Death Stranding. It just had its final release trailer, released by Mr. Kojima. And I think people are very excited about this. I'm excited. I still don't know what the hell the game is, but I think it's going to be great. I actually do. I'm actually feeling very positive about this game, that it may be one of the best games of the year, if not the best game of the year. But I guess we'll have to see together when it comes out, okay? So, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. That's all this coming week. Now, in addition to all of that, coming up still this month, or excuse me, in November, because it's not in November yet, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the new Pokemon game, and Shenmue 3. Now, in addition to that, there's many other games that I could play, depending on how things go with everything else, and time-wise, and I'll also be honest with all of you, money-wise, how much money I make to be able to afford these games. So let's see what happens. We'll play it by ear. It's going to be a good month regardless, but I think it's going to be a great time, okay? All right. Good stuff. Don't kill the baby, or Kojima will go after you. That's funny. Actually, you know what? So something weird. And I got to ask you guys this question, because maybe you know better than me. So, all these years, I've been calling him Hideo Kojima, right? Last night, I told Kat that that Conan O'Brien had a cameo in the game, and she's like, oh, I want to see about this. So she actually watched, there was a segment just this last week from the Conan O'Brien show, showing when Conan O'Brien went to Japan, did the capture work for the game, and the entire time, so it's a very funny segment, the entire time, he says Kojima, not Kojima. He calls him Kojima. Is that how you say it? Hideo Kojima? Because if that's the case, I've been pronouncing his name wrong the entire time, the greater part of a decade, and I feel like a jackass if it's Kojima. I'll call him that. But maybe it's not. I don't know. Does anyone know? Conan is wrong. I am pronouncing it correctly. It's Hideo Kojima, not Kojima. I am pronouncing it correctly. Okay. So I've heard... Okay, as long as you guys, if you guys are saying I've been doing it right, I've been doing it right then. It was just so weird to me that I watched the segment, and the entire time he's saying Kojima, and I'm like, damn, I never said it like that. I feel so stupid. I've been saying it wrong the entire time. That'd be really dumb, but then again. So, okay. By the way, you can hear the landscapers outside. I just want to close the window for a bit. Okay, guys, so, yeah, so obviously I'm excited for all this stuff coming up in November. We'll see how stuff goes over the next few weeks, see what I can afford and what I can't, and, you know, thank you again for all your support. So that's the schedule. Let's summarize, because I've been very long-winded here today. Today, it's the Outer Worlds, then it's WWE Tonight, and we're going to try to hit my tips goal. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Tomorrow, it's the Halloween event, 5 spooky-themed games. I'll be dressed up all day, a fun marathon-style event, very lighthearted and should be entertaining, so hopefully it'll be fun. Friday, more Outer Worlds and the return of Modern Warfare multiplayer. We're hoping it's going to be better than it was last week. Saturday, Luigi's Mansion 3 and the conclusion of Dragon Quest Builders 2. Sunday, probably more Outer Worlds paired with more Modern Warfare. And then maybe Monday, more Luigi's Mansion and WWE. That's what I'm thinking. That's the rough schedule. Keep in mind, this could all change in a moment's notice for whatever reason. But that's what I'm thinking for the next week. Okay, guys? And the next week, we have multiple new releases as well, so it should be pretty exciting. Sound good? All right. Now, let's move on to the next segment. And I could sit here and say, oh, you know, it's month end and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. Here's what I'm going to say. Thank you guys so much. This last week, you've been incredibly supportive. We're very close to hitting my tips funding goal, which I really need to hit today. I need to hit this today so I can make payments by the end of today. In fact, being quite honest with you, if I could hit the tips goal by the end of this stream, this Outer World stream, it would help because then I could actually make the payments midday, and there's a 100% chance they will count for this month. That's why I need the money by the end of today so I can make these payments and have it count for this month. Okay? So, with, you know, only just a little bit over $400 to go, if you like my content, if you support me and you want to see this continue and you want to help me out in a big way, please tip me today, all right? Please tip me. Let's hit this tips goal, and let's do what we can. And thank you to anyone who has been supportive. You might be saying, well, why did the tips go up while you weren't here? I'll explain in a moment when we start doing shout-outs, because there was some contributions when I wasn't even here, which is really nice. So thank you to anyone who contributed so far, and hopefully by the end of today we can hit the tips goal. If not, by the end of this stream would be tremendous if we could, because that means then that I could make the payments during the break between the streams, and I'm not worried about, oh no, will they apply by the end of the month or anything like that, okay? Now, thank you very much, everyone. Tomorrow, of course, will be a marathon as well, and if you can't contribute today for whatever reason, and some people say, well, I could contribute maybe tomorrow or the 1st of November, that's also cool. Listen, that's going to help me tremendously as well. Just that in particular, I need to raise this amount by the end of today to make certain payments, okay? So don't feel bad if you can't contribute today. And by the way, I should say this, don't feel bad if you can't contribute at all. I always say this, you know, even though contributions are greatly appreciated on my streams of any kind, you don't have to contribute. You can just hang out and have fun with me because that's what it's all about. I hate having to do things where I talk about this kind of shit. I really do. Sadly, that's just my life situation at this point where I'm kind of forced to, you know, every once in a while, you know, lean on you guys. I have no other source of income, you know. And as I told you guys, I've been working all week long, all year long, all right? I've been working all year long to try to get myself to a better position behind the scenes. I am doing that, I assure you. That things are eventually going to get better, but it's going to take time. And the thing is, if I fall behind on stuff badly this month, that could be the end. In fact, it will be the end of everything. because I have a commitment that I made that I have to make up these payments. So thank you to anyone who does contribute. You don't have to. It's not mandatory, but it's massively appreciated if you do. You're helping me out of a really bad situation, and you're allowing me to continue on with the path of recovery that I've been trying to set for myself this whole year, okay? So thank you for that. That being said, if you cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I'm going to give you a live shout-out as a way to say thank you. If you're the top cheerer or top tipper, I'm going to put you up on the Stream Stats leaderboard there. In addition, there's a cheering leaderboard that's integrated into Twitch that will update for cheers and the like, and I'll also give you information about that as well. All right, in a moment, I'll be reading off the top contributors. Okay. Rumble Stiltskins, you could stop spamming highlighted messages. No, Cat is not getting a costume, is not dressing up for Halloween. There's no trick-or-treating within my gated community. Please stop spamming the fucking chat with highlighted messages because it's annoying the shit out of everybody, including me, because I'm trying to do a pre-stream. Stop it. I've only answered these questions before. The other thing is I've answered these questions before. If you just listen, you would have already had your answers. I've already said Kat is not doing anything for Halloween this year. She has to work. And I already said that we don't allow, there's no trick-or-treating allowed in this private community. So I don't know why you got to fucking ask the same questions we've already answered a million times. Now shut up. Okay. So, continuing on, guys. Now I got distracted. I don't even remember where I was. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the leaderboard, so you guys will get credit if you contribute today, right? Okay. So, yes, awesome. I'll give you credit if you contribute, and thank you very much if you do, all right? As I said, cheering, subbing, tipping, everything's great, everything's positive, and I thank you for any contributions. Right now, tipping me is the best way to go because we need to hit this tips goal by the end of today. Please consider tipping me if you can. There's two ways to tip. Below the stream, there's a tips jar button you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat. All right, and that'll bring up the link to leave a tip. A couple things about tipping. Number one, I strongly recommend if you're going to tip, be anonymous. Either say anonymous or make up a name completely that's not associated with you. Reason being, sadly, there are a bunch of shitheads out there who would love to harass you if you support me or any other streamer. Let's face it. They just don't like the fact that streamers get support from their viewers. So please consider changing or hiding your identity so these assholes will not try to hold it against you. If you want to use your real name, great. Go ahead. And I will give you credit for that as well. Okay? In addition, you don't need a PayPal account to tip someone. FYI, there should be options there, including different debit and credit card options to tip using those. If you don't see those, you can go to a desktop version of the website when it should work. All right. I've noticed that on mobile, the options usually don't present themselves, but on a desktop version, usually they do. All right. Okay. Now, a few things as well. In addition to the whole tips thing, rules. FYI, we have some rules on the stream, and we need to abide by these rules because, quite frankly, I'm working in a business that has rules, so I have to abide by all the rules of Twitch.tv that they've laid out for us, and that's fine. I'm happy with to be within the rules that Twitch.tv has laid out. I just can't say and do anything I want on the stream. That's perfectly okay. Now, in addition to that, I have my own rules on the stream that I like to abide by. All right, and hold on one second. I'm going to open my window again now that the landscapers are gone because it's getting hot in here, and I will tell you those rules. Here we go. Open this window. Okay. Yeah, they're moving away, so it shouldn't be too loud. In just a couple minutes here, it should be very quiet because they're moving to the other side of the facility here. So, in particular, in regards to my streams, I like to maintain a certain chill vibe. I don't like my streams being inundated with certain kinds of drama and toxicity and nonsense, all right? In particular, when you come by my streams to hang out, I want you to feel like this is a place where you can watch me play games, you can see my honest reactions and enjoy them. You can interact with me or other people in the stream chat and just have a chill and fun time. I don't want you to feel like when you come by my streams, this is somewhere now you're going to be inundated with excessive drama and bullshit. And the truth of the matter is, I know you guys have enough drama in your own lives. Every single day we all have drama that we got to deal with, right? So why on earth would we put up with that? Why would you come to a stream like this in order to be inundated with drama? You don't want to be. You know what I mean? So that being said, we don't allow certain topics. For example, politics and religion are two topics that usually are very off limits. I feel that if we do talk about politics or religion, these are topics that people get very, very angry at each other about. They can't seem to agree to disagree on certain topics. And these are some of the ones that, if you have someone who doesn't agree with you, oh my God, people get so furious with each other. So I don't want the stream to become a bunch of arguments about it, okay? That's why we don't usually talk. Now, if there's a game where this is actual focus, like, for example, today we're going to be doing the Outer Worlds. Maybe we talk about religion or politics or even corporate consumerism and stuff like that. That's okay. That's pertinent to the game, so there's no reason to not talk about it, all right? But in general, we don't want to bring up the real life stuff. No, we're not going to talk about Brexit. No, we're not going to bring up fucking Trump. No, we're not going to bring up this stupid shit that everyone's going to get angry about, because you probably talk about it enough in your real life anyway. You don't need to talk about it on a gameplay stream. You see what I mean? Now, in addition to that, I am well aware that there's tons of people out there on the internet who just want to hate on me. They want to steal my content to make a living off of my hard work. They just basically want to make fun and defame and be dickheads, all right? I know they exist. I don't need to talk about them because we know they exist. And the thing is, to acknowledge them and to spend time, wasting time on specifics of these idiots is exactly what they want. They're looking for a rise out of me. They're looking to get attention. That's why they do it. They want to get attention so they can make money and they can basically get notoriety off of making fun of me. So guess what? I don't play that fucking game. And I'm not going to waste time on them. That means I don't want to hear about, oh, so-and-so's restreaming you, so-and-so stole your content, so-and-so made a nasty video about you on YouTube, so-and-so did this, so-and-so's making fun of your followers, so-and-so's trying to, you know, expose the information of someone who tipped you 3 weeks ago or something stupid like that. I don't give a fuck, because all you do when you talk about that is give them the attention that they're looking for, all right? The best thing you could do, ignore it, don't mention it, and then we'll be good. All right, guys? So that's not allowed. I'm laying this out there. It's in the rules. It's in the rules. It outright says you can't mention it. So please don't. All right? I'm just throwing that out there now. Fair enough? And for idiots who are going to come in here, but you mention them every stream. Yeah, I talk about it on pre-stream for 2 minutes every stream so people know it's in the rules, and then I stop talking about it. So good job being a complete brainless idiot saying dumb shit like that. Okay? Good stuff? Alright, so there you go. That's the rules. No drama in regards to politics and religion, and no mention of this negative shit, because what we're trying to do is have a positive, chill stream, and that would kill the vibe if we just waste our time on that nonsense. The thing is, guys, I'm absolutely sure today that they're going to have people like this in the stream, because the thing is, as I said, we're trying to raise this tips goal by the end of today, and you know these assholes are going to be in here just bringing shit up, toxic shit all day long. That's okay. It comes with the territory. We know to expect it, and these people will be banned on site. We're not fucking around with it today. Just being very honest and upfront with all of you. We're not fucking around. See it? Done. Okay? All right. So, that is that. I think now it's time for the shoutouts segment. Why is there a lawnmower in the background? I told you, because the landscapers are outside. They're going to be gone in like 5 minutes. But it was getting very hot in here, so I had to open the window. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the shout-outs to people who have contributed. Okay? I want to say thank you to those who have contributed and are helping out right now. So thanks, and let's get started. So first of all, let's see here. I'm trying to see how far back this goes. It looks like during my day off yesterday, I had a couple cheers that came in. It looks like That Anonymous actually subscribed to the channel for 28 months, so thank you, That Anonymous, for the resub. Excuse me. I also see that Golden Colts did several cheers yesterday when I was not here, okay? Also, Insomniatic Meat did a cheer yesterday when I was not here, okay? So thank you, all of you. And then Golden Colts actually did another cheer. Okay. Also, yesterday, someone named No Couture subscribed to the channel and also tipped me $100. All right? Which is why, if you've been tracking the total tips for the week, you may have noticed they went up by $100 since Monday, because he actually tipped me $100 on my day off. Super appreciative for that. Thank you very, very much. Okay? I really like, obviously I'm very grateful. That gets us ever closer, and that's why we have, the tips goal we have today is because that super positive contribution yesterday. So thank you very much for that, No Couture. 6 hours ago, Froggins cheered. And he says, Outer Worlds is one of the best games of 2019 for me. Your playthrough of the game has a lot of different characteristics compared to my own, which is super interesting. So would you consider doing a second run of the game in the future? We have different character traits, different playstyles, and making different choices. Maybe even super and over difficulty for added spice. Might be great for when you have some downtime. The answer to this is yes, I would consider doing a second run. Yes, if I did a second run, it would be a harder difficulty. Yes, the second run would have totally different choices. Like, I'm debating, maybe I should do a run where you're like a big brute, but you're dumb as shit. So no intelligence, no persuasion, you're just a dumb brute, right? I think that would be pretty cool. So, yes, that's how the playthrough would be. And the only answer, however, that's the bad news, is there's no way that I'm going to be doing that. There's absolutely no way that I'm going to be doing that soon. Because we're doing our first playthrough now. We've got a million other new releases by the end of the year. People are going to want to see the new releases. I'm not going to be doing a second playthrough of it anytime soon. If anything, you're right. Maybe if there's downtime in the future and we want a chill stream or something, maybe I would consider redoing it for whatever reason. But for now, my playthrough is the playthrough as of right now, okay? It won't be anything super quick. Sound good? All right, continuing on. 007 Blaine. Actually, no, that was a cheer overnight. That's right. That didn't count for the stream, so I'm not going to put that up as the top cheer of the day because it didn't happen during the stream. 007 Blaine. Subscribe to the channel for 36 months. That is 3 ongoing years of support from Blaine. For those who don't know, Blaine is the person many years ago suggested that I play the Persona series. And he's the one who got me to play Persona 4. And the rest is history. Since then, just think about it. I played Persona 4, Persona 3, Persona 5. I'm excited for future Persona games. Like, he's the one who got me into that stuff. And it's much appreciated that he kind of exposed me to a game series that I had never even played before. He's also a very long-standing fan. He's very supportive. So thank you very much, Blaine, for all of your support over the past many years. And it's good to see you. Hopefully you're on stream today. You'll enjoy the stuff, okay? Richard Link resubscribed for 3 months in a row and says, good luck today. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Richard Link. Rose Love 323 resubscribed for 3 months. Thank you very much, Rose Love, for the support. I appreciate that. All right, so 2 Bar King actually legitimately did the first share of the stream. It's 100 bits. So let's get 2 Bar King up there on the leaderboard. That is 100 bits. Thank you very much, 2 Bar King. Snorlax actually is the first tipper of today with a $1 tip. And he says, any chance you have time tomorrow you could check out the Bump in the Night DLC for 2K20? No. I am super packed for tomorrow. As you know, 5 games. Each game's going to be an hour to an hour and a half. And I'm going to have some breaks in between there, obviously. They have no time for anything additional. And people have been suggesting things for the past week. Sorry. If people had suggested those things during the time frame when we were nominating games for the Horror Marathon, it would have worked. Sadly, that didn't happen. You know, we had a whole month where people were nominating games, and no one nominated half these games that people are now asking for. But, you know, it was viewers' choice. It was up to the viewers, and we're playing the games that the viewers chose. So, no Bump in the Night DLC tomorrow. However, thank you for the $1 tip. Let's get you up there on the leaderboard. Trust me, we're not going to even have enough time. People are going to be saying by the end of the stream, man, I really wish there was more time for this game or that game. Because that's the thing with these marathons. When I'm playing so many games in a short period of time, certain games are going to be like, man, that was good, but now I wish people would have played more of it. You see what I mean? And that's why I give the chance to maybe play more games or play these games again in the future. But, you know, it is what it is. Sam Bridges did a 50-bit cheer. He said, you check out the new Death Stranding launch trailer. No, I did not. I have not seen it. I know it's dropped. I haven't seen it, though. So, I've heard people are saying the game still looks wild. I still have no idea what it's about. Which is pretty funny. Okay. Shadow King 236 resale for 22 months. And he says 22 months going strong. Thank you very much to Shadow King for the support. 22 months of support is outstanding. An anonymous cheerer did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much to the anonymous cheerer for the 100 bits. I appreciate that very much. Unforgivable Daragon, I guess it's supposed to be dragon, but it's spelled Daragon, has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for the sub, Unforgivable. I appreciate that. Sour Patchy did a 50-bit cheer. He says, here's my mandatory contribution to support your barbecue. That's right. The Burnell's bathroom barbecue is in full effect, of course. I told you we're slow roasting those ribs in my bathtub over the charcoals right now. Obviously, this is a joke. What's hilarious is this is an obvious joke. We've been joking about this for days. I guess it's a silly meme. Again, a meme that was based off of fucking Wings of Redemption that you guys bring to my streams. So we've been joking about this. And then I started seeing on Twitter, people were like, what? Phil's serious? He's gonna do a barbecue? Wow. I was like, boy, are you fucking brain dead stupid? How do you not understand a joke? Like, you're so dumb, you actually don't realize what's a joke and what's not. You know, like, we're joking about a barbecue, we're having fun, laughing about this. There's actually idiots on Twitter who think it's real. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Good God, you're stupid. But anyway, yeah, pretty funny. But anyway, thank you very much, Sour Patchy, for the cheer. Beef Stroganoff. Beef Stroganoff did a 100-bit cheer. Gee, thanks, Beef Stroganoff. I appreciate that. What a name. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I would like to do now, over the loud sound of the landscapers, I would like to give a shout-out to the top cheering contributors of the week. It's not huge because the cheering reset on Monday. All right, so it's not big, but we do have top 10 cheerers of the week. I do want to give them credit for their contributions. So let's go ahead and do so. Keep in mind, if you cheered today and you are one of the top 10 cheerers, you'll be automatically added to the leaderboard, and it'll be pretty easy to do that, okay? So, here we go. Top 10 cheerers so far this week. In 10th place, we've got Vulcan. In 9th place, Omnipotent Froggins. In 8th place, Yoshino Lover. 7th place goes to Dat Natural Herb. 6th place goes to Philip's Smelly Chair. 5th place goes to Insomniatic Meat. 4th place is DJ Runo this week. 3rd place, M5NSX. 2nd place, Nath Vapes, or it could be Nath Vapes, I think it's Nath Vapes. And Golden Colts, sitting securely in first place as the top cheerer this week. Thank you very much, Golden Colts, for the support. Alright, well, in truth, that's really it. There's not much else to really talk about on pre-stream. Thank you in advance to anyone who's considering tipping me. I really hope we can hit this tips goal. Like I said, it would be excellent if we can hit the tips goal by the end of this stream, because then I could make the payments during the break, which would ensure that these payments would go through for tomorrow. But I need to hit the tips goal by the end of the day, because I have to make these commitments, alright? So again, thank you guys, and boy, these landscapers are loud. I'm going to take a short break, because I actually have to use the restroom anyway. So we're going to take like a 5-minute break to use the restroom, and hopefully by the time that I come back, these landscapers will be the fuck out of here. Okay? They're so loud. They're seriously so goddamn loud. What is going on? Wait, I skipped a cheer? I did? No, I did not. You did not cheer. And in fact, since you're lying, now you can get banned, too. Because I'm not going to put people, oh, you skipped my cheer. And I look, not only did you not cheer, you're just trying to fucking, you know, waste my time. So, get out of here. Okay. Alright. So, it is now time for a quick break. Where the hell did you get that barbecue emote from? Hold on a second. Beard Tendies has a flaming barbecue emote now. What is going on? How is this? This is funny as hell to me. I think the barbecue's funny. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna go check on the bathroom barbecue during this break, and then when I come back, I'll let you know how everything's slow cooking in there, and we're gonna get started with the Outer Worlds. And like I said, hopefully these people will be gone by then outside, okay? So let's take a quick break. I'll be right back with the Outer Worlds. Thank you guys very much, and see you in just a bit. All right.